It is November 7th. It's around 7:15 p.m. About 65 degrees out Fahrenheit. We're passing the Las Vegas sign. It is a Friday night. You got Las Vegas, Harley Davidson over here. There was supposed to be a hotel built right over here that got stalled. You have the Pinball Hall of Fame. I'm gonna try to open my sunroof. I just wiped my windows, but they're still not that great. So you might catch some wind in this video. So if you want, you can lower the volume in some. I'll try to take it out as much as I can. So you have the Little Church of the West, Wedding Chapel right here. It's actually a pretty old chapel. It was moved a few times. Right here, Mandalay Bay. Now this is where Hacienda Hotel used to be. Hacienda Road is still right there between Luxor and Mandalay Bay. This road right here is Russell. I have holes in my mouth, so I got a little bit of a cough. So. Mandalay Bay. Next to Mandalay Bay, you got, of course, Luxor. Still one of the iconic themed hotels left. Now, years ago, there was supposed to be, I believe it was supposed to be something like the high roller at the Link Promenade, some sort of observation wheel right here. This is probably like a decade ago, and they just never took these down. Coming up after Luxor, you'll have Excalibur, another still themed hotel. You have a monorail that connects these three hotels right here, Excalibur, Luxor, and Mandalay Bay, and there's access from Mandalay Bay over to Allegiant Stadium. Now to the right of me is where Tropicana used to be. I do have a video of the implosion you can check out. And a baseball stadium is most likely coming there. You have walls all around it right now. I do have some update videos over the wall you can check out. All right, we're off. Coming up. We're driving over Tropicana right now. And you have New York Hotel to the left. And MGM Grand to my right. Now, you used to be able to walk through a lion's mouth right here back in the day. You have the iconic roller coaster going around the hotel. After New York, New York, you'll have the little park area in between New York, and Park MGM, and then leading that way, if you keep going down, you'll get the T-Mobile Arena, and then you have Dolby Theater that's attached to Park MGM, and then to the right of me, after that, you'll have this whole shopping area. There's a name for it, I forgot what it's called, but you also have a food court in here. That's where the M&M store is in there, Coca-Cola. There used to be a Stranger Things spot in there, pop up for a couple years, but that's gone now. I'm going to repost some videos soon of that because it's the last season. One of it is actually Christmas decorated, so I'll probably do like a short and repost that. And you have a couple other shopping spots over here too. Cane's, great chicken spot, love Cane's. You have obviously the Brooklyn Bridge replica over here. So it is a Formula One month. The race is coming up at the end of the month. See a lot of beeping over there. It is a Friday. Woo. Trying to take it slow and get what I can. But I used to do driving videos all the time with music over it. So right here, see, you have Dolby Live. This used to be the Monte Carlo. Now you have an Italy attached to Park MGM. Used to be a giant Diablo's right here. And if you keep making a left, keep going that way, you'll get to T-Mobile Arena. Up, you have City Center right here, Aria Campus. You got the Cosmopolitan, Vidara. Oh, the shops at Crystals. This is all the new Boulevard area right here. So this is where the cars are going to wrap around and go down Harmon this way. So the cars don't come past Harmon right here. Coming up, you're going to have Cosmopolitan. This area right here is called the Times Square of the Las Vegas Strip. Coming up to the right of me, you're gonna have the Miracle Mile shops and Planet Hollywood. That used to be the Aladdin Hotel, I believe. Yeah, I've just got Paris right here to the right of me. And then you got the Bellagio. You cannot walk in front of the Bellagio right now. It's blocked off by Formula One. You got a Horseshoe right here. And you got Old Red and Bottle Blonde now open. You got Cromwell right here. That's going to be Vanderpump Hotel, most likely. Caesars Hotel. Flamingo. You got the old Margaritaville spot right here that's getting taken over by Category 10. I think Jake Combs is his name. You got Omnia Day Club being built right here. And then coming up, you're going to see the Hard Rock Guitar Tower that replaced the Mirage Volcano. It's going to be incorporated into the whole Mirage Hotel. This whole area right here is the old Margaritaville. And it's turning into Category 10. Construction has already gone underway. And then you got the Link Promenade coming up here. And at the end of that is the High Roller. Right here. Forum shops. And right here, Hard Rock. Casino Royale right here. This is all for Formula One for the lights.
You don't even need to leave your seat.
This is only a third of the size right now. And you got Venetian right here that their gondola ride is taken over by VIP grandstands as well. Obviously here you got Venetian, and in between everything you got the Grand Canal shops, and then you got Palazzo. Coming up to the left you have Treasure Island. There are rumors that they're going to possibly do something with the show. I think they might add some animatronics and things like that, but I don't think they're ever going to actually bring back the show, even if they do it for one day. From what I'm hearing, you know, obviously it's like so much money to do it, so it would definitely be limited. So you can see, this is all blocked off the Mirage. Actually, this part, this arc, archway, whatever you want to call it, on the other side was taken away. I believe that's at the Neon Museum, which I still have to go to one day and make sure I want to go to this older one and film before it's moved. Thank you to Mirage team members and Las Vegas community for 34 memorable years. Whenever we pass by Treasure Island, let's see. So after Palazzo, you got Treasure Island, and then after you cross over Spring Mountain, which to the left it's Spring Mountain, and then if you keep going that way, you'll have Chinatown. They're actually trying to revitalize it over the next couple of years, which it should. It's a nice area. And you could also go. It's not a nice. I'm saying it's just, you know, it'd be a nice area to put more money into. So. Fix it up. Spring Mountain is crazy to drive down, but that'd be going to your left, and then if you go to your right, that's going to be Sands, because Sands Hotel used to be right here where Venetian was. Rat Pack used to be right here and everything. I mean, they were all over the strip, but especially downtown Fremont. Not sure if I'm going to go all the way down to Fremont. We do have First Friday, I believe, is tonight, which I was gonna go to, but I have some blisters on my feet that I wanted to rest. I already did one walking video and just need to rest it at least one more time. So I'm doing this right now. Figure check out what it looks like. Formula One. I posted a driving video of driving Formula One 2 years ago. But maybe this one will be a little less windy. That one actually had the lights on, so maybe I'll do it again when the lights are on. This whole screen right here is pretty new. This area right here, if you see this crane right here, this crane's been here for years, since I believe this hotel opened. And because there was supposed to be condos or an extra hotel tower or something here, and it was never built, and they just kept that crane here. And it's been an eyesore since. And some people even just thought they just left it there for like whatever. They ever just needed it. But supposedly, maybe one day, that screen is new, so. Alright, there we go. So this is where the pirate show was. Oh, hey, matey. You used to have the Avengers thing here too. That's a whole other big area too. So you have Senior Frogs that closed right there too. And this whole Avengers area has been closed for a while. So that's two huge areas that in Treasure Island that's something to go with. So like I said, right here, Spring Mountain, you have the Fashion Show Mall right here. And then if you go right, and then you could also get to the Sphere. Now the Sphere is connected to the Venetian. You can walk to the Sphere from inside the Venetian in the convention center area. That will probably take you about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you walk, maybe even a little longer. Or you could just walk down Sands to outside. Don't know if I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna keep going straight now, but coming up, you got Wynn Encore. Like I said, Fashion Show Mall, and then to the left of Wynn Encore, you have a lot. Now, I always say, people constantly complain about Resorts World, Fontainebleau not doing well, and whatever. I'm not going to get into exactly all that information. I'm sure majority of what they're saying is correct, but I believe they leave the one factor out. that whatever happens with those hotels, you know, enter with management or whatnot to fixing things up, that side of the strip, it just gets not as much foot traffic at all, obviously, to anything Encore and going this way, especially mid-strip, Bellagio, Paris, Caesar's Palace, Planet Hollywood, you know, Cosmopolitan, City Center, all the way even up to New York, and MGM Grand. And you still got Luxor, Mandalay Bay, Excalibur, that still has that old school nostalgic feel. Still has those hotels that connection to Mandalay Bay and Allegiant Stadium. Still the iconicness of the themed hotel, which here, like, you don't have Riviera anymore. Stardust, which used to maybe would bring people over here for that nostalgic feel. Resorts World was where Stardust is, and the convention center is kind of where Riviera is. So my point is, you have to revitalize this whole area for, I believe, to bring people going this way before you could even say Resorts World or Fontainebleau even have a chance. Because you take Fontainebleau, Resorts World, put it where Cosmopolitan is, put it where Aria is, take that hotel, put it here. It's obviously going to do a lot better. Like what I say, a lot of these YouTubers and I believe that complain about it, I believe they always just leave out. Like, hey, it's also just in an area where you move that hotel to mid-strip, it's going to do better. Fontainebleau, Cosmopolitan, same thing, shit. Just move it, you know, switch it up. I think it'll definitely, obviously do a difference, and that is a big reason of why those hotels don't do as well. Of course, not the only reason. Sahara, I really like Sahara. And Sahara does pretty decent still. Sahara is still an old school name. It was SLS at one point. All right, so you go down this way. The cars actually come this way. So during Formula One, I'll be going up and down these escalators all right here, catching some shots. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go back the next 2 years on my channel, check out those videos. So right here, you got Fashion Show Mall. Wynn Encore. So this area right here, across from Wynn, is owned by Wynn, and one day, supposedly they're gonna build like a Wynn 2 right here. You got Encore Beach Club right here. And here you got Resorts World. Now they have like really two good taco spots right here that I always say, Taco El Pastor and Taco El Gordo, I believe, over here. Sometimes there's crazy lines out the door. Resorts World. I mean, Resorts World has huge potential. Also, go down Convention Center. You got Bagel Mania, Siegel's Bagel Mania down there. Best bagel spot right off the strip here. Peppermill, old school diner. It's been here for a while. Scenes like Casino. A lot of things filmed in there. Obviously, got Circus coming up right here. Convention Center right here. This is where Riviera used to be, and supposedly there's supposed to be another hotel here. Condos, attractions, shopping, all in this area to vitalize this area, but still nothing built yet. Go down here, Elvis Presley Boulevard. You got Westgate, Elvis's old hotel, International. Circus right here. Sorry, I can't film everything. So, and then you got Fontainebleau. After 15 years, this hotel finally opened. Then right here, this used to be where Wet n Wild used to be. Supposedly something's gonna come here one day. which needs to fill in this area. You have the festival grounds right here. Actually, the very first hotel ever that was on the Las Vegas Strip, not including obviously like Fremont downtown. I believe it was the El Rancho, was in this area right here. So this area right here is the very first hotel in the Las Vegas Strip. And then I want to say that hotel was moved across the street somewhere. But right here on the festival grounds, Las Vegas Strip and Sahara. So this is Sahara Road coming up over here. You have Sahara Hotel. And then if you make a left over there, you'll have a Golden Steer Steakhouse, very popular steakhouse. Back in the day, old school, Sinatra, Elvis Presley, etc. You know the deal. I think Sahara is one of the best like entrances walking in from the Strip. Used to be a roller coaster all along the hotel here back in the day. Now coming up, you got here Bonanza Gift Souvenir Shop. And you have the Strat right here. Bungee jumping up there, you could jump off. So roller coaster, you go all along here. I never rode it. I think even when I was here, it wasn't even open, but I do vaguely remember like seeing it, like whether it was broken down or not. So we're gonna go under the Las Vegas Archway, which has been here not too long now, maybe like 10 years, but nothing too crazy. World famous chapel right here. This chapel from Vegas Vacation. Final scene they leave out of. Alright, so if you keep going all the way down, you'll eventually get to Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas. Fremont Street experience will be to your left, Fremont East to your right. Arts District is going this way, where First Friday is probably going on, but I'm going to make a U-turn here and head back. You got Atomic Golf right here that's connected to Strat. If it's my windshield is cleaned, wiped it, but I think it's still smudged. Might have been something on the rag, but I used cleaner. So these showgirls are pretty recent, probably like 3 or 4 years. They newly installed, they were updated. You got an IHOP over there? They should really do a 24-hour, like, if Bagel Mania stayed open 24 hours. Woo! I mean, you get a lot of chaos a little bit. But if you could try to get some security in there, I mean, a lot of people wanted some bagels. Some sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches. You got the Zooks driverless robo-taxis. Not just leaving from Resorts World now. I think there's like from New York, and Luxor, and goes to Area 15, and I want to say Topgolf. I do have a video. Actually, it was on my second most popular viewed video. So if you just go to my popular videos, it's my second one. Taking a ride from Resorts World that took me down Frank Sinatra, which is like the back end of the strip, kind of. That's where a lot of people like take the road to get to employee parking and stuff. Circled around by Luxor and came back on the strip that way. And then I did ride it a few other times, but it's still free, I believe. There's an app, just download the Zooks app. This is kind of the entrance, Encore Beach Club. If you come here like on a Saturday or Sunday, whenever Encore Beach Club is getting out, just trash people just walking around here. I forgot which street it is right here, but coming up to the right, in between, right here at where you see Maggiano's and Happy Camper, make a right here. And if you ever want to actually get, I don't want to say it, I might get demonetized, but you know, the green stuff. Don't go anywhere on the strip. Those spots are usually not even real. And you have, it was called, I think, Reef Dispensary, but I think they just changed the name to Cureleaf. I haven't drove by it in a while. And then you have Planet 13 over there, which is like a whole experience. And that's going to be more on the expensive side, but nothing on the strip is real when it comes to that, so just be aware. You can actually legally sell on the strip. You have to be a certain distance, so there you go. Now the strip only pertains to going down to Strat, I believe. So if there's anything past Strat going that way, that's real on the strip. There is one spot on Fremont Street Experience that is not real. You could kind of tell which ones are, and just the ones that like are just like the cookie cutter all over, just cut in but thrown in there. Wynn Encore right here. Coming back around, I'm gonna go by the Sphere for a second. They have grandstands being built right here too. It is chaos. So I might make a left here. Well, I am going to make a left here. Go by this pier. Then I think I'm going to loop around, end the video. And then I'm going to head down Spring Mountain to head home. Here we go. We're on the racetrack. We're off. All right, I am gonna end this video here. If you can, please hit that like button, it does help. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay Vegas ready. Thank you for driving around the Las Vegas Strip with me on this Friday night, Formula One month. And I will catch you in the next video.